let's be real, back in the day felt magical, right? Like the 90s, the 2000s, even the early 2010s. And obviously, I was born in the 90s. So everyone before the 90s, I know you love the 80s and the 70s as well, 60s, all of those times. There was something about it. It felt warm, safe, nostalgic, like a dream we never wanted to wake up from. But here's the truth, it wasn't a magical time. It was a well designed illusion, and we were deep in love with it. We didn't just conform, we performed. Everyone followed the same blueprint, the same hairstyles, the same clothes, the same slang, the same dreams. We dressed the same, spoke the same, acted the same. Movies taught us what love looked like. Sitcoms showed us what normal families did. Magazines told us what beauty was. You know, we praised the new gaming consoles. We idolized pop stars and movie icons. We mirrored the exact same nuclear family model. We chased the dream job even when it drained our soul. We didn't think for ourselves and we didn't want to. You know, the system worked because we loved it. We loved it. I loved the early 2000s. We didn't just conform, we enjoyed it because everything was packaged, predictable, and praised. The main point of this is that ignorance was bliss and we were blissed up out. This is why nostalgia hits so hard. Not because life was better, but because we was literally hypnotized. We didn't have to ask questions. We didn't have to seek the truth. We just had to play our part. The internet wasn't here, and when it was here, it was so new during those times. So we all consumed the same radio shows, the same TV shows. You know, that's why people cry when you hear those 2000 sounds, or why an old cereal ad can bring us to tears, because back then we were not burdened with this awareness. We were enchanted by the illusion. You know, the Hindu tradition calls this the Maya, the dream of the world, a projection, a performance, a mask over the real shit. And we loved it. We loved it. The illusion was too good to question. We praised our presidents, we trusted our prime ministers, we thought our votes mattered. We actually thought our votes mattered, guys. We believed that if you just worked hard, you'd make it. Meanwhile, wars were being started for profit, resources were being stolen, mind control experiments existed in the shadows, ancient knowledge was buried, secret societies were shaping the world, but we didn't care. You know, we weren't looking for the truth. We were looking for comfort, and they delivered it to us so good. You know, everything seemed promising. It really did. We really thought we understood what was going on here, didn't we? And now it all feels off. You know, nothing hits the same anymore. The trends feel lifeless. Music feels repetitive. Movies are soulless. The news feels fake. The 9 to 5 grind feels like a slow death. People say the world has gotten worse, but it really hasn't. This is the other main point. This is the core point of this video. It actually hasn't got worse. Your nostalgia is your blindness of ignorance. So yeah, when people say the world has gotten worse, it hasn't. It really hasn't. What is really happening is that this veil has been lifted. The illusion has been completely demolished. The dream has been dissolved. The Maya has faded. You're not in a new world. You're in the same world, just finally seeing it for what it is. The veil has come off, guys. So this is a collective awakening. You're not crazy for feeling lost. Just you're unhypnotized, basically. You've been unhypnotized. You know, you're grieving the death of a dream you didn't know you was in, grieving the death of a version of yourself that fit perfectly in the illusion. But now you see the cracks, you see the mask, you feel the emptiness beneath the surface. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. I promise you, you gained your vision. And now you're not just living, you're waking up inside the life you used to dream was real.